The DNC starts Monday in Philadelphia. The stage is now being set at Wells Fargo Center, where I do all my banking, and where Hillary Clinton will accept her party's nomination. Thought that joke was funnier earlier. Clinton and Virginia Senator Tim Kaine making their first appearance as the Democratic ticket today in Miami. The presumptive nominee announced her choice of Kaine as her VP running mate in a text message to supporters. I guess she's keeping off the email for a while. Kaine, I'll take it. Kaine has been viewed as too moderate by some liberals in the Democratic Party, but really he's the airbrushed yin to Hillary's abrasive yang. He's a man so safe you could store money in him, but it beats her other choice. Meantime, Sanders supporters are pissed off after leaked DNC emails show top party officials wanted to push a narrative that he was an atheist in states like Kentucky and West Virginia, where the godless are as popular as a clarinet made of raw sewage. An alto clarinet. So, remember when Bernie said he didn't care about Hillary's damn emails? I wonder if he cares about these now. Finger on chin. All right. Yeah, it is a good point. All right, Kat, you're looking like you have something to say about something.
I do always. Yeah, these Bernie supporters, this is what they wanted, right? They knew this the whole time, and this is going to hurt her even more because he has been too nice to her this whole time. That's what everybody thinks. And now that they have this proof, it's not like they see her as a second choice. They see her as the problem. Their hearts were broken, and it's because of her. So it's not just like, oh, well, I'm better than Trump, I guess we'll vote for the second choice. It's like, no, voting for her is voting for what just destroyed my life and broke my little jobless heart. You know what I mean?
Agreed. I think many people knew that the DNC had it in for poor Bernie from day one. I mean, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, she might as well have been the VP pick. To be honest, I mean, that's how deep in to the Clinton camp she was. And I think it's unfortunate for, you know, no matter what you think of the Democratic Party, there are people that should have a process that allows their voice to be heard. They never stood a chance around that, and that's sad, and the DNC should be ashamed.
I find voices very annoying. I don't like the all right, Dirk, what's your take on the VP pick?
I didn't know who he was, so, you know, and I still don't. But I am going to call him Citizen Kaine. I heard some of his little speech just a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and...
you know, I think it's really risky for the Democrats to pick Kaine because he's a lifelong politician in a year where politicians are absolutely not popular.
Secretary of Status Quo, and she just got another guy that Liz. He was mayor. He's proud of the fact he's been his whole life. He was a mayor, and then he was a senator, and then he was a governor. And forever. He's only just.
I tried to read up on him, and I fell asleep during it. I'm worried.
I know.
I'm worried that I won't even be able to fill this segment with stuff about him.
She was going to do this the whole time. Like people saying she was going to pick Elizabeth Warren. She used Elizabeth Warren. She wanted you to think that maybe she would pick her because she needs that anti-capitalist, anti-Wall Street, and even having pundits talking about, oh, maybe makes her look more like she would potentially be interested in something she'd never be interested in.
I actually think she looks like a hater now, though, Kat, right? Because to me, the people, the real progressives in the party, whether it's Bernie, whether it's Elizabeth, some people even like Cory Booker.
That's what I'm saying. I think she used Elizabeth Warren.
Right, but she looks like a hater with this pick because it's like you said, all the speculation kind of got her some hype, but ultimately when it came down to it, she goes with
never going to
Bernie. She went with the dude. You know what? What happened to girl power, Joanne? What happened to girl power? This was supposed to be the year of the woman, and she picked a white male. She picked a white male. Boo, white male.
Girl.
And the white males.
Barabbas.
Barabbas. I don't know what that means.
The biblical joke.
And the white male stopped speaking, so I can get a word in. As a woman, I love the zodiac, not the killer. And Kaine is a Pisces. And so Pisces, there you go, are excellent problem solvers, sometimes a little over emotional. But you know, it's a shame that we'll never really get to see any of that because Hillary won't actually let him do anything.
We have
She's the perfect man for Hillary, you know. After putting up with Bill for 50 years.
Yeah,
she's got one now. She can manipulate. She controlled Bill. She wore the pants. She was the yang, and that
pantsuit.
He was the yin. He was the yin, and that you say yang, I say yang. But that's why we're
why we're so close.
I'm gonna say yang from now on.
But you know, she was the aggressive, dominant one in that relationship.
Yeah, he was the fun one. She was the serious one.
Yeah.
But you need that in a relationship, I've found.
Yeah.
Online.
Which one are you, Greg? Which one are you?
It depends what app
Depends
I'm
on what
using.
night of the week.
And who I'm pretending to be.
He's the fun one.
I think, do we have a sound on tape for the general audience of Hillary saying something?
I have to say that Senator Tim Kaine is everything Donald Trump and Mike Pence are not. He is qualified to step into this job and lead on day one.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Everyone talks about being qualified. This disqualifies you. She's not qualified. He's not qualified. Okay, I'm not qualified. Let's just get that straight.
Yes, you are.
There,
You are.
I'd
vote for you.
I'm way too young, guys.
No, that's not true. Come on. I reject that narrative.
You're either too young or too old. Either too young.
I don't even know what you're referring to at this point,
anything,
Dirk.
everything.
Getting into the van, perhaps?
No.
All right.
Well, my whole career is either too young or too old. Oh, he's too young. He's too young. He's too young. No, he's too old. He's too old. He's too young. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but in the middle,
between,
in the middle, you were Battlestar Galactica.
for 15 seconds, I was just right age.
Yeah, you did. And
It
by
was
the way,
so quick.
It was during a pretty fun time in Hollywood. We won't get into it
We
here.
should do a show about that.
No. Because
well, we can't. No.
politics is more. Okay, do you think Bernie is going to pull a Ted Cruz and like get up there and because now he found out about these emails about they were going to destroy his career? Or
He won't, and that's what's wrong with him.
Right.
Yeah, he needs to. He's
Well,
too nice.
He should.
Yeah, he won't.
There's some views that the Rules Committee, at least for the Democratic convention, it's going to get nasty. They're going to try to do something, but he doesn't even have near enough delegates, and I think that Debbie Wasserman Schultz will shut him down.
Shut him down. They're going to bring him to his knees, and that's not.
But you know, last night I had dinner with a Hollywood acquaintance who's quite famous in her own right. I can't say. Because of what I'm going to say, but I sat and she's a big Hillary, and this woman is smart. She's smart.
What movie was she in? Tell me.
I can't know.
Come on, just give me a hint. Tell me what she
said. How much you pay me later? Buy me drinks and get me drunk and maybe.
He will.
We need a bar.
No, but anyway, the point of it was she loves Hillary, which is mind-boggling to me. I went down the list of all the lies. She doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So none of this stuff on the left matters.
Yeah, but once you pick a team,
she goes, well, it doesn't anything. And then she says Trump's a sleaze. He's a liar. He did that. And I said, well, name one. Name this. Name one. She doesn't. It doesn't matter. And these are not the millennials.
It was Gwyneth Paltrow. Are you dating Gwyneth Paltrow?
All of them.
Goldie Hawn.
Are you dating all of them?
Oh, I had such a thing for Goldie, but
who didn't?
Kurt Russell will kill you.
Who
trust
doesn't?
me.
I couldn't get close to her. I was not in the same
Still looks good.
business. She was.
Yeah, she at that point, you were, you know.
I was always a hick.
Yeah, you still are, but you're a lovable hick.
Shoes now, but I was.
Yeah, we got to move on now because now we're talking about your shoes. Coming up, more stories about things in junk. Celebrity convention speakers. Do they influence your vote? Plus, Joanne visits the strange land known as Philadelphia. That's next.